Dead Space is one of those games that I picked up during a Steam sale and never really got around to playing up until recently, and I really regret not getting on this sooner. It had been a while since I really sat down and played any kind of campaign-focused horror game, but this game didn't disappoint, even though it was expected. A lot of the jump scares really got me. They can be uncreative at times, and a few of them you can see coming from a mile away, but overall, it got me. I'll be covering music, world design, gameplay mechanics, and more. So let's just get into my favorite part of all these videos, the breakdown. This game definitely knew what it was doing when it came to designing a space station, crawling with necromorphs. Now, I don't really know all that much about the lore of Dead Space, and I know it gets covered in the later games, but these things are pretty creepy. Sometimes they tank shots, and it can be kind of annoying if you're not hitting them in the right spots, but I feel like that adds to the fear aspect of these things. Each of the different areas on the station are designed very well, with tight corners to every hallway that will have you second guessing everything you do. Not to mention the lighting and the overall run-down look of the station just adds to the feeling that you're stranded all by yourself and your only way out has been completely destroyed. Take this into perspective. I never played this game when I was younger, so I have absolutely zero nostalgic value for it, and I have to say, it really holds up to modern expectations. My only two gripes about this game's design could be the movement is super janky at times, probably due to the fact that it's a shitty PC port, and the other problem is that the characters are so unlikable, I kinda just wanted them to die. Isaac Clarke is just like super Chad Sigma male, so I'm not gonna say that he's a bad character, but just the other side characters that will constantly pop up on your rig link throughout the game and you can't stop them from talking, and they're not funny, not interesting, no reason for them to be alive at all. They don't do anything except ask you to do shit for them, and they also talk really loud for no reason. Overall, I think they could have done better creating more likable characters. The music, composed by Jason Graves, isn't anything to gawk at. It's sort of like your standard, scary classical orchestra music. If I had to compare it to another game, I would say Outlast. Now, I love Outlast, and I love its music, but Dead Space's music just seems like a lesser version. It still gets the job done, and definitely feels tense in the moment, but like I said, it's not exactly up to Outlast's level. An issue that I noticed while playing was that when the enemies arrive and the music starts up, it's kinda unclear if you're safe or in danger. Like, scary music will start up, but I won't see any enemies, or the music will keep going after you've killed all the enemies. I guess it's overall just a fear of not knowing if I'm safe, so maybe you could consider it a good thing if it's scaring me. It's a small issue, and I'm being nitpicky as always, but that's what I'm here to do. I was pleasantly surprised by how much this game reminded me of Resident Evil. I wouldn't say it was a ripoff or anything drastic like that, more in a good way. I love the shop and upgrade system. Getting the upgrade nodes and stuff for your guns was a sweet idea. Anti-gravity levels and vacuum levels weren't too bad either. They definitely weren't my favorite part of the game, but they did add some diversity to the challenge. I think the stasis and telekinetic thing was kind of tacky, I guess. It wasn't bad in any way, I never had any problems with them not working the way they were intended, but I feel like they were added in as a sort of way to extend the length of the game with meaningless puzzles. That also goes for the overall story. Most of the time, you don't even know why you were doing something, but I feel like I could counter that statement by saying that it didn't really matter if I knew why I was doing something because it was still really fun to do. The best way to describe the experience is go to an area of the ship, and there's always kind of a hub where you can save and sell and buy items from the shop, upgrade gear and such, complete 3 side objectives, and then move on to the next area. You might consider that boring or lame, and I definitely could understand that argument, but if you've actually played the game, it's a lot more fun than it sounds. Overall, just playing the game was super fun, so I would say that the gameplay was definitely good, especially for a game from 2008. When it comes to scary, this game kinda has it down pat. As I said near the beginning of this video, some of the jump scares can literally be seen coming from miles away. For example, probably about 3 times now, I would see an enemy about to come out of the vent before it was even out. So it gives you the chance to pre-fire, making it a whole lot less scary. But the game overall makes up for these moments with chance. I've had times when something got me so bad, like I'd be looking down at the ground and a necromorph would come down from the ceiling and scare the shit out of me. The game excels in atmospheric horror more than anything, but the jump scares all in all are pretty decent as well. Not to mention, the design of these aliens is just the creepiest. Overall, I'd give it a 6 in the scare department, just cause it isn't that scary. Like, I would wake up in the morning and just play Dead Space. I didn't have to mentally prepare to be scared shitless or anything. It's more like the scariness was a side feature to the game, kinda like COD Zombies in a way. Overall, I'm very happy that I played this game, and I was surprised by how much I really enjoyed it. But, I have some important things to say about the channel. I know a lot of you have been commenting on my older videos saying I should come back and such, and I know I haven't uploaded in nearly 2 years. But I'm back. I just wanted to use this video as a sort of message to you guys. People that have been waiting still after 2 years. It was literally mind-blowing to see people still commenting about how much they love the channel after 2 years of not uploading. And I would have come back sooner, but my heart just overall wasn't in it until now. I'm very excited to be back, and I have videos planned out of my ass, like 5 videos that I'm itching to make, so be ready for that. I'm also thinking I might start streaming again, just as a little side thing for fun where I play the games that I review, and hopefully have the chance to talk to you guys. My Discord server link and Twitch and all that stuff are down below in the description, so if you're interested in that, then go follow me over there. Thanks again guys for supporting the channel, and thanks for watching.